Happy Friday, guys! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at some of the new Destiny hero cards from Burst of Destiny, which continues to really just hit on all cylinders as far as new cards goes. We've obviously seen the Flunderies, we've seen a bunch of Rocket support, and some one-offs that seem solid too. So I'm pretty optimistic about the set as a whole, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting it here in the TCG. But I thought we'd take a look at the new Destiny hero cards, as well as one random card I couldn't fit into another video topic. And yeah, so let's do that. But before we jump into it, just ask you guys to hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon if you have not already. It will absolutely help in terms of supporting the channel and being notified whenever new stuff comes out. Try to make videos covering any new releases as soon as possible. So just go ahead and sub if you haven't already. And I just want to give a quick shout out to our Wednesday night streams, our live show every Wednesday night. It started last week. It was a lot of fun. A few people tuned in. We gave out some gift cards for Yu-Gi-Oh! Trivia, and that's going to continue to develop sort of as we go along. Just wanted to go ahead and give it. So if you guys are doing anything, check it out Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Every Wednesday we'll be doing a live show, and I'd love to have you guys come by. Alright, so let's jump into the actual video. Burst of Destiny, we've got 4 cards to look at here. The first one is a new fusion monster. Destiny Hero Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. First off, the artwork is phenomenal. Just want to give that shout out. They have done a really solid job with a lot of the artwork, especially from more recent sets, but it looks awesome. Level 8 Dark Warrior Fusion Effect Monster, 2500 attack, 2100 defense. So I think this is the same stats as Shining Phoenix Enforcer. You can only use each effect of this card's second and third effects once per turn. Materials: 1 level 6 or higher hero monster and 1 Destiny hero monster. So I don't know how frequently that's going to come up in terms of hero monsters that you play that are level 6 or higher that aren't Destiny heroes. Blade Edge, Necro Shade, those are like the elemental heroes, but they're bad and they haven't seen play for years, if at all. So I don't really know what you would use that with. This seems like more often than not you're going to make it with Malicious and something else. But let's take a look at the effects. Number 1, monsters your opponent controls lose 200 attack for each hero card in your graveyard. Not amazing, but not terrible. That can stack pretty quick, and it doesn't say with different names, so at least you can put some pressure on the opponent's monsters. And then quick effect, you can destroy 1 card you control and 1 card on the field. Okay, not bad. It is removal. It looks like it's going to combo well with that third effect. So if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can activate this effect. Special summon 1 Destiny hero monster from your graveyard during your next standby phase. So the first thing that comes to mind is using that effect to pop something during the opponent's turn, and then reviving itself during the opponent's during your next standby phase. It's not bad in terms of being a recurrable resource that can get over problem cards. And it does not target, so that's a good way to, like, remove opponent's cards. I don't think it could get over, like, Dragoon, but it can definitely get over some more niche cards that, you know, have targeting protection. So I do like this. I wish the materials were just a hero monster and a Destiny hero monster, because you could combo it a bit more effectively in hero decks, but I guess being able to send something like Shadow Mist to make this and get, you know, additional resources might be a bit too powerful in the current metagame. Number 2, Destiny Hero Denier, level 3 Dark Warrior effect monster. You can only use this card's first effect once per turn. You can only use this card's second effect once per duel. If this card is normal or special summon, you can place 1 of your Destiny Hero monsters that is banished in your deck or in your graveyard on top of the deck. Wow. Okay, that's infinitely... That immediately strikes me as a Destiny Hero Malicious target. So summon this, put a banished Malicious back, and then you can use another Malicious in the graveyard. This is a huge, huge move for the deck, I think. Number 2 effect, if you have a Destiny Hero monster other than Destiny Hero Denial Guy on your field or in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. So if you have a Destiny Hero monster on the field or in grave, it can revive itself. Yeah, this is a really, really good card. And that's a once per duel effect, but either way, both of these effects are going to be super useful. Being able to get Malicious from the Banish Zone back in the deck allows you to utilize more copies of it. Overall, I'm really, really impressed. I think it's a really, really good card. I'm pleasantly surprised. I think that might genuinely make an impact and might have real consequences, or not consequences, but real, like, implications, I guess, on the deck. And then the last Destiny Hero card is Break Destiny. Normal trap card. You can only use 1 of this card's first and second effects per turn and only once that turn. Either A, target 1 Destiny and Dragoon or level 8 or higher Destiny hero monster you control, destroy it, and if you do, skip your opponent's next main phase 1. So first thing that comes to mind there is using it in combination with Phoenix Enforcer. You can pop it, it'll revive itself, and then skip your opponent's next main phase 1. It's not terrible. Or you can banish this card from your graveyard, add 1 Speller Trap that specifically lists Destiny Hero and Dragoon or a Destiny Hero monster's card name in its text from your deck to your hand, except Break the Destiny. So you can't search Destiny Draw with this, which makes sense. But I believe because it specifically states that it has to reference a Destiny Hero monster's card name, you'd have to search something that like indicates Plasma or a copy of itself or something. I don't know what targets are really super applicable for that, but this is nowhere near as good as the other two. I think this card right here, Destiny Hero Denier, is potentially a really, like, game-breaking card. That's really, really good. And lastly, King of the Sky Prison, a bit of a one-off, but it's dark, so I guess it goes with it. I think it's a decent card, though. Level 10 Dark Rock Effect Monster, 3,000 attack, 3,000 defense. You can only use one of this card's names, first and second effects per turn, and only once that turn. So it's a hard once per turn on either of the effects. You can't use both. During your main phase, you can reveal this card in your hand until the end of your opponent's turn, and if you do, while this card is revealed by this effect, set cards on the field cannot be destroyed by card effects. So it does protect your spells and traps. It does seem like it has synergy with like cute decks like Ghost Tricks and Tindangle that are reliant on set stuff for whatever that's worth, and just activating in your hand without having to, you know, discard itself is nice. Number 2 effect, if a set Speller Trap is activated, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then if this effect was activated while this card was revealed in the hand, you can set 1 Speller Trap directly from your field, or from your deck to your field, but banish it during the end phase. So you reveal this card in your hand, and then your opponent goes, and then you play a set Speller Trap, and then you special this card from the hand. Wow. Yeah, that's good. I think that's all. I have to like read that and kind of break that down a little bit, but just, you know, for a random example, let's say you have a set, I don't know, Reckless Greed. You reveal this card in the hand, the opponent goes, your set cards can't be destroyed. During your opponent's turn, you activate the Reckless Greed. You special this, and then you set a Speller Trap directly. Then it gets banished during your next turn's end phase, so it does look like you get a turn to use it, and it's any spell or trap. That is really good. That I feel like obviously you can't do it during your own turn, but still, this card feels to me like it is potentially broken implications, and I'm sure people will figure that out. TBD on this, but I think it's a really good card. I have to sort of let that sink in a little bit more before I really formulate my thoughts on it. But overall, I think Destiny Heroes get a massive boost here, and I think Denier is going to be crazy. I really do. Just reading it, seeing the interactions it'll have with stuff like Malicious, I think it's a good card. And I think Burst of Destiny continues to impress with some awesome cards. If you guys enjoyed this, please like the video and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of these cards, and I'll see you in the next video.